guys, welcome to Chow. Today I'm going to show you how to save money by changing the sweetener that you use for your milk tea. So the options are using white sugar, which is easily available, you can find them anywhere, but it's also hard to dissolve if you are making cold milk tea or coffee. And also the fructose, which is readily available, it's got long shelf life, it's quite cheap, but what happens if you are in the province and you cannot find them in your market? So it will be quite hard, and the cost is actually higher because you have to transport them to your shop. So if you use the method that I will show you today, which uses only 2 ingredients, sugar and water, and we're going to make concentrated sugar syrup, which you can use to replace the fructose that you're using in your milk tea and coffee, and it's much healthier. So I'm going to show you today 2 ways of making concentrated sugar syrup. One is using a clear sugar syrup, and the other is golden brown, which actually enhances the color of your drink. So let me show you how it's made. Method number 1, to make concentrated sugar syrup, what we need is half a kilogram or 500 grams of white sugar, 250 ml of water. Put your 250 ml water into the pot and bring it to a boil. The water is now boiling, so I'm going to put all my sugar into the pot. And then stir until the sugar is fully dissolved. Once the sugar is fully dissolved, bring the syrup to a boil one more time. Just one time, and take it off from the heat. That's it, that's done. Now for method number 2, we will use the same proportion of sugar and water. So we have 500 grams of white sugar and 250 ml of mineral water. This time we're going to reverse the procedure. Before you put the pot on the heat, put a little bit of your sugar, of your white sugar, onto the pot and spread it out, and then put it on the heat. When you do this procedure, make sure all your ingredients are ready, because you don't want to burn your sugar. So as we wait for the sugar to caramelize, you can see that I've transferred the first batch of sugar syrup onto that stainless bowl. I don't want to put it in my glass jar yet because it's a little bit hot. So let's look at what's happening with our white sugar. You can see that it's now starting to caramelize. Now this is where you have to be very careful. You don't want to burn the sugar. At this point, when you start to see the sugar starting to caramelize, you can stir it a little bit. The purpose is you really want to get all this sugar dissolved as well. A little bit of our water. Slowly put the rest of the water in. You can now see that your syrup is almost reddish in color. I just want to bring this to a boil once and then pour the rest of my sugar in. But that's already boiling. I'm going to pour the rest of the sugar in. And then we're going to stir this until all the sugar is fully dissolved. Once the sugar is completely dissolved, bring it to a boil one more time and then take it off the heat. And I'm just going to transfer it . And you can see this golden sugar syrup. So for now, let's just wait for them to cool down, and then we're going to transfer them into our jar. Now we have our 2 concentrated sugar syrup in the jar. So this one is the clear sugar syrup, and this is the golden sugar syrup. So 2 different methods of making the sugar syrup, and if you look at them closely, the resulting syrup is the same. And not only that, you know what's in here. You know the sugar in here, there's absolutely no preservative. So which one should you use for your milk tea or coffee shop? Really, either one of them is good. The difference is that when you use the golden syrup, it actually enhances the color of your drink. So it makes your drink a little bit darker, which is nicer. And because of the caramelization process here, it actually smells better. So you can take your pick. If it's too difficult or too complicated to make your brown sugar syrup, you can use the clear sugar syrup. Both work exactly the same way. So I hope you learned something new today. So if you have any question or you would like me to cover anything in my future videos, do let me know. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and ciao for now.